We got the Brita water. We're gonna actually fill up the Brita one more time. Run it cold, let all the stuff in the lines run out, and fill it up. Anything left in those lines, we're gonna catch it in this charcoal filter. 3-stage charcoal filter. Bada bing, bada boom. When you know, you know. Pop that down. Check on your, what you got going here, yo. So, do we have gravy? Yes, we do. Greg in Jamaica, man. Where is the fucking gravy? Sometimes I even wonder what the fuck's really going on. I swear I have gravy, but maybe I don't. Fucking brown gravy, let's go. We're down to the last package of gravy. Let's get some. I got a pot back here we're gonna use. Oh no, shit. Fuck, what am I doing? What is this? Pot, lentil soup? So that's our thing. So I gotta get a pot from the basement and wait for till after. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna rinse out the lentils. We're gonna start making the soup right now. Now this one's easy to do. My lentil soup is so tasty. It's good for a couple days. So it's what, 6 p.m. right now? 7? Could be 7. It's 6:50. So, bear with me here while I drain this starchy lentil water. I've hydrated these lentils for, I think, 45 minutes, which is about, that's proper. That's a proper soak for these lentils. I rinse them and then I soak them in filtered water. So that's healthy. Now that we've filtered water, done that, we're going to go to, these will be ready right away. You can pop and drop this off. We're going to pop this on. We need to season the lentil soup, so it's super easy. I use a couple ingredients. This is not salt. If you know, you know. If not, figure it out. This ain't fucking Rachel Ray. You know what I mean? Whatever happened to Rachel Ray? Seriously though, what happened to her? Should I look it up or? What happened to Ellen? I'm sorry, I'm fucking not sorry at all. Oh, fuck, I'm hilarious, yo. Oh, fuck, I think I just came. Ellen, I'm so glad you're gone. I knew what you were for a long time. What happened to Oprah? Ellen? Rachel Ray? Tom Hanks? Where's Tom Hanks? Whatever happened to Tom Hanks? Who was the guy that said he was fucking on the creepiest YouTube video ever with like 3 million views in 4 days? Fuck, he's from House of Cards? And he was accused of doing weird shit to people on set. Fucking, he's bald. Some black little bits of hair on like the side here, but fucking what was, Kevin Spacey. What happened to Kevin Spacey? What happened to Epstein? You know what I mean? What happened to Peter Nygard? Look all these names up and go have a heyday down the fucking rabbit hole, bud. It ain't even a rabbit hole anymore. This shit fucking happened, yo. So, there's talk of, you know, maybe there's UFOs, you know? Nobody is talking about all the missing people in the world. You know what I mean? That's not funny. I'm a good person, by the way. I think that's just horrendous. The lack of care and attention people are giving to some of the most unreal situations on the planet. That is a proper smoothie right there. Holy fuck. Nailed it. That is really good. So we're going to fill up a container, give it to the wife. I'm going to drink the rest. And there's a bit of a certain way I like to do it. Some people throw down a bunch of ice in their smoothie because they want it like extra cold. You shouldn't drink something extra cold. It's bad for your gut biome. If you know, you know.
Also, carbonation is horrible for your body. So why do you think that they pump it full and carbonate the Pepsi and the pop and all the 7-Ups and all the fucking shit? Because carbonation isn't good for you. But Google it. You know, you guys could find out stuff. And maybe Google's not your best choice. I actually totally misspoke. I don't believe Google is actually proper. There's a lot of places on the internet where you can find information that Google will contradict. But when you look at actual legends of medicine, of fitness, of health, they will strongly disagree with a lot of Google's information. And I get to this point now. That's why it's best you don't Google all your symptoms, because like if your IQ is low, you're just gonna go with the first line of shit you read that you know. If you're blonde and blue-eyed, this is you, and it's like, holy fuck, this is me, and then you're freaking out. That shit doesn't apply to you 90% of the time. You have to read the entire thing. Search another way, ask a different question, and then decipher and discern, take little tidbits of everything, and make your own, read between the lines, is what I highly recommend the world do. I know you won't though. It's IQ. It's an IQ thing. Discernment, you have to be a master chess player to understand what I just said entirely. Period. Full stop. The game of Monopoly. All the pieces go back into the box at the end of the game, right? Now, I've been thinking about this for, I guess it's close to 24 hours now. Some really smart people in some comment sections around the world aiding people with their minds to better others, right? If that's you out there, fucking kudos to you. I don't really have time anymore to watch YouTube videos. Please understand. I am the content creator, right? You can decipher and think what you want. I am the content creator. What I need, because this is hot and I don't want to fuck with the counter at all. I know it's granite, but I'm still, sometimes I care now. You know what I mean? Just grab a plate. Put this. It's not all sloshy and wet, but you still want to go easy here, okay? Fuck, this smells so good. I wish I had some rice right now, but that's okay, because this right here, holy fuck, this and a plate of rice, epic. But those halved mini potatoes will be equally as epic once I dress those potatoes and kiss them and rub them and squeeze them, and they will be those potatoes will be coming in like 5 or 10 minutes for sure. I like to mention this. My show has never been for kids. The show, I click a button before I go live. It says, "Is this video made for kids?" And I click no, and then I go live, because adults only here, motherfuckers. And if you're a low IQ adult, get the fuck out of here. You don't belong here. It's like if you have I'll give you an example. If you have a low IQ, you don't go to the fucking most prestigious fucking sellout university or college in the world. You know what I mean? You're not going to Harvard and being like, hey, my dad can totally pay my way here with the fucking yada yada. Like let's look that up quick, because I don't want any problems here. Let's just do it. I'm bad with names. I had a chance to win a fridge on Instagram years ago. I couldn't fucking think of Teresa. All I had to say was her first fucking name, Teresa. I couldn't do it. Fuck. Teresa from Housewives, Old Housewives or something like that, with a lot of plastic surgery. She paid for her children to graduate and get degrees and diplomas and get into Harvard. And on the rowing team or something, a bunch of people got caught in 2022 or 2023 selling out to fucking college and universities in America. to look this up here and show you the facts. The person you are thinking of is the actress, holy fuck, Lori Loughlin, who starred in Full House and 90210. What the fuck? Who was caught in the 2019 Operation Varsity Blues college admissions scandal. Loughlin and her husband, Massimo Giannulli, paid $500,000 in bribes to an admissions consultant named Rick Singer. They faked athletic credentials to get both of their daughters admitted to the University of Southern California. Yeah, but wait, there's... Who is the housewife named Teresa? Her Italian husband took the fall for their children's college scam. That was the rowing one, I guess, but just hang on, I'm going to show you a different one. The housewife named Teresa is Teresa Guidis from the Real Housewives of New Jersey's all-around big-time plastic surgery factory. However, her husband did not take the fall for a college admissions scam. You're likely merging her famous prison sentence with Lori Loughlin Varsity Blues scandal. Teresa and her ex-husband Joe Guidis were convicted of bankruptcy, mail wire, and tax fraud in 2014. What the fuck? Teresa served 11 months and Joe served 41 months. Deportation. Because Joe never became a U.S. citizen, he was deported to his native Italy after prison and now lives in the Bahamas. How the fuck does Joe afford to live in the Bahamas after he paid all that shit off? Joe Guidis supports himself in the Bahamas through a salary-based construction job, a side hustle in luxury yacht charters, and direct... What do you mean, yacht charters? Does Joe Guidis have a fucking yacht in the Bahamas right now? Does he own a yacht? No, Joe Gatto does... Oh, fuck, who's Joe Gatto? Joe Guidis, he was deported to Italy and eventually moved to the Bahamas. He now works in construction and operates a charter business called Worldwide Charter, where he hosts luxury boat experiences. Does Joe Guidis own a luxury boat? How much money does he have? How the fuck? Joe may still owe over $1 million to business partners. Current income, he earns a regular salary as the second in charge for a construction and real estate owner in the Bahamas. He also generates income from his World Charter Tour business. So how much money did he make in 2025? So as of early 2025, legal records show he and Teresa still face $3 million in tax liens, though his personal liability in the Bahamas is managed separately from Teresa's US-based assets. Man. Were people paying for their children to be enrolled in Harvard University College? Yes, individuals were paying to get their children into Harvard University through both illegal and legal channels. While Harvard was not primary focus of the 2019 Operation Varsity scandal that snared Lori Loughlin, it had its own specific bribery case that went to trial in 2022. The fencing bribery trial. Businessman Jai Jack Zhao was accused of paying over $1.5 million to Harvard's head fencing coach, Peter Brand. How the fuck does a guy who's a fencing coach grab $1.5 million? Was the $1.5 million in cash? Yes or no? No, the $1.5 million was not a single bag of cash. It was a series of traceable financial transactions, including checks, wire transfers, and property purchases. Holy fuck, you're an idiot. In the Harvard fencing case, the Zhao Brand trial, the defense specifically pointed to the lack of cash under the table as evidence that there was no crime. What? They argued that because everything was done through official banking channels and in their own names, it was a personal loan rather than a secret bribe. How the $1.5 million was paid. Property purchase, Zhao bought the coach's home for $1 million. Whoa. Direct check, Zhao wrote 23 personal checks to cover the coach's debts, including water and sewer bills. What the fuck? Tuition and loans, Zhao paid off the coach's son's Penn State tuition and student loans. Fuck. Vehicles and renovations, he paid for the coach's car and $150,000 for renovations to the coach's new condo. Did he fucking not get him a house? The charity funneling Zhao donated $1 million to a third-party fencing charity, which then sent $100,000 to the coach's personal foundation. That's fucking money laundering. How in the fuck did that coach not go to jail for money laundering? The both of them. Harvard fencing coach Peter Brand avoided jail because the jury acquitted him of all charges. Sorry, I almost choked. In December 2022, while the government alleged he laundered $1.5 million in bribes, his defense team successfully convinced the jury that the money fucking... We'll find out. We will talk about the jury, what state and everything in a second. While the government alleged he laundered $1.5 million in bribes, his defense team successfully convinced the jury that the money was actually a series of personal loans between friends. Fuck. Fuck, that's a fucking weird one. Why the charges didn't stick? The defense effectively dismantled the prosecution's case using three main arguments. Fuck. I'm not reading the fucking way he slithered out of it. Bottom line, while Brand was fired by Harvard for violating their conflict of interest policies, okay, that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. The jury decided that violating policy is not the same as committing a federal crime. Fuck. I gotta do a story on this asshole. And the other one too, and the other bitch too, the one who paid for it. But let me look at this here. Tell me the people that illegally got caught paying for their children to go to Harvard. Well, while elite schools like USC and Yale were the main targets of the Varsity Blues scandal, who got caught at Yale? Well, pussies couldn't fucking figure out how to do sports right, and they fucking sucked at sports, so their parents had to buy their way into this Yale schools with sports. Man. Ex-Yale football coach pleads guilty to fraud. Women's football coach Rudy Meredith accepted a $400,000 or a £306,000 bribe to fraudulently mark a non-athletic student as a recruit. Fucking pathetic. Here's a full list of people in the sentenced. Dozens of wealthy people have been charged in the college admission scandal. It's weird you can't find shit on Google though, eh? YouTuber Olivia Jade compared. Nope, fuck. Holy fuck. Desperate Housewives star Felicity Huffman says her old life died after the college admissions scandal. In 2019, the Oscar nominee admitted to paying $15,000 to have an SAT proctor cheat on a college entrance exam for her eldest daughter. February 6, 2024. So I'm trying to find the full list. It's not. Sentencings are still ongoing for the college admissions scandal, in which federal prosecutors say parents paid about 25 million US fucking dollars. That's like 62 trillion Canadian to get their students into elite schools like University of Southern California, Stanford, and Yale. Funny how they don't mention fucking Harvard. Well, I'll tell you this, guys. When you know, you know, and there's a lot of pussies out there. You can't even kick a soccer ball. You never figured out how to fence. You know what I mean? Fucking soup's on. The soup is on. Alright, these potatoes should be like 99% done. It's supposed to be fork tender. Oh, fuck yeah. These suckers are cooked, bro. So, let's do this, Rena. This water's starchy, so... I just had a couple cups in here. They were on the side of the counter. Cleaned all pink stuff all behind the counter and everything else. So we'll get this going. These potatoes I'm going to do with some lemon, some herbs, and then we're going to add a little tzatziki to them. And then we'll have those fucking honey garlic maple sausages. It's going to be stellar. You can have a slice of white bread if you want with a little butter on it. It's not like It's sourdough rye bread. I fucking do not eat Wonder Bread. I don't eat Wonder Bread. You know what I mean? This won't take long to strain. Oh, fuck. Let's get me wash this thing. Okay, I lost a couple, but how many? A few. Fuck. God damn, that's hot. Fuck, are these hot. I have hardly any feeling in my hands. Oh, it's just happened. It's not like it. Oh, fuck, is that hot? Holy shit. I'm fine. Not a pussy, just really fucking hot. So we'll get that potato off the lid there now. I was gonna do gravy, but I'm thinking we just do a little lemon butter, garlic, lemon butter with and then tzatziki. Fucking get out of here. That's gonna be epic. But first we need to do. Oh, I wanna get them a little bit crispy. So first thing you do is you see that stuff sweating. That's all the moisture from the pan sweating. And also the oven's off. We're gonna turn the oven back on to a low, medium, low, medium, fucking in between low and medium. And you're just gonna circle it with a little bit of some of that. Just give her a gentle shake, and then you got your spatula here with a little fucking honey garlic sauce on there. Just start banging that around. Woo! And here you go. You're off to the races. Bye. Now these potatoes are going to be stellar. These sink potatoes, fuck, I make the best sink potatoes you ever had, bud. And I'm serious too. I clean the sink around and throw all of that shit out. But you heard, go rewind and listen to the video. I took the shit out, rinsed the sink out, and I washed it before I put those 3 cups in there, so fuck off. Like I said, I ain't poor. There was plenty of potatoes for us to eat today. I could have done away with some of those if I had a feeling the sink was dirty. I have the cleanest sink in Canada. By far the cleanest sink in America. Brazil, there's 3 women that have a cleaner sink than me. Mexico, 4 or 5 women. No dudes though. Dudes, you got a fucking messy sink big time. I wash my hands, eh? I also have the cleanest hands in the world. Fuck yourself if you think you have cleaner hands than me. You don't! I wash my hands like every half hour, every 10 minutes. I could be like, I wash my hands, I touch something, and I'm like, fuck, I touched that. I gotta wash my hands again. You don't do that. Don't start fucking lying. You got grime underneath your toenails and fingernails right now, bud. So we're gonna get these potatoes going. You're gonna add a little herbs, a little bit of the herbs. You can hear them singing and whistling Dixie. You know you're close. Barely anything's flying out of this thing, so probably about a quarter to a half maybe a whole tablespoon has fallen right now. So maybe 1 1/4 tablespoons at best came out of that container. We're gonna dash this. Dash it means like a 1/4 tablespoon. And the other one was 1 1/4 tablespoons as well. I might have said teaspoon, I can't remember. Oh, I know the difference. It's 1-to-3 ratio on a teaspoon to a tablespoon. Yeah, I'm basically did. I'm going to eat off of this plate. No, I'm going to rinse this one off too. Get my scrub daddy out. And then just hot water rinse it. Give it a little squeeze with your hand through the bottom. She's done. I got a plate here as well, so I got this plate and this plate for serving up. And I have a bowl, because this plate's kind of small, so we'll figure out, probably do some, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Give me a second here. Cha-ching, bada bing. Alright, we're close now, we're actually fucking close. The soup is on, that soup will sit like that, it's on the back burner, it's off, there's nothing cooked back there. That is my special, I took a thumbnail of that thing. Probably looks super creepy and gross. It's not. It's a root thing. It comes from a garden. The gravy we're not using The potatoes will just cover for 10, 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Way she goes. Residual heat still keeping that warm now. Put that here. Bowl and the little plate, the medium-sized plate, and we got forks and knives. Okay. Clean cup here. I'm gonna do that. Got my stuff here. Put that in the sink. My squeegee. Bada bing. Bada boom. Okay. Now, give your squeegee or your scrub daddy a rinse out. And place these two cups back in the sink and squeegee over here. Now that you squeegee, you're probably ready for dinner. I got a couple teacups here for every day today, or every evening for the rest of the time. I'm gonna hop back on a tea wagon. We'll have some anti-inflammatory tea once in a while. You'll see what I'm talking about soon enough. But for right now, check out that ass. Look at the ass on this dude. He's a fucking legend. You can tell I played soccer, see? Super sunny in Winnipeg. Holy crow, it's 7:22 and the sun is just blaring out there. Yeah, that protein smoothie is really good. I think it's like 20 degrees, 22 degrees outside. I'm not really sure, but it is a nice day. Turned out to be a nice day after all. So we're gonna check on these potatoes. They should be down here ready, but we'll just give them a little Icelandic shuffle. You guys want to head down to Iceland? Iceland, 10% of, I think it's Iceland's economy, don't quote me on it, but something like that, is dependent on tourism. So head over to Iceland if you're cool. If not, fuck off, stay out of there. I'll get you. You know what I mean? So we're gonna plate up and shut up. You guys want to see what we made today? Come on down. Come on down to the show on Mr. Wins, live on YouTube. Don't fuck around. Thanks for all the love on my Hash TV channel. This is I'm gonna monetize this channel too this year, so stay tuned, guys. What are we, 14?